This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This place is gonna go crazy. It's time for the dunk contest. The NBA's most amazing athletes and slam dunk artists are about to put on a show you'll always remember.
And when you have this kind of talent and every...
Well, let's see what happens here.
360 windmill through the legs.
Man, look how much compact his moves are.
Exactly, that's the thing. He didn't need a launch pad for this one. He got right to the restricted arc area and then just elevated off 2 feet and went through his leg.
There's a lot going on there. You know?
In a little bit of space.
In a little bit of
that's
space.
The thing that made that special.
You're right on. Second to the stage, looking to make an impression. All right, Clark, here we go. And,
all one hand. Nasty.
Now the dunk contest is started.
Yes, sir.
Now it is underway.
Yeah, he woke us up with that one.
Oh, that was good. That was good. And so here's Larry Nance now.
That was wicked there, Kevin, because he had to go against his body. He went through his leg, and he kind of went counterclockwise on the throwdown.
That is what I'm talking about. That's sweet.
That is above the rating scale right there.
You're sailing in with your, and here we go with Freak. Batting cleanup. He's looking to close out the first round of dunks with a bang.
Check this out. Check this out. The toss was off the mark.
Not that time. Nance has got a close race here, and so we'll see Emmanuel Moody back to. All right, Clark.
Here we go.
Oh, well, we've got the same dunks in rotation now, I guess.
Yeah, I think a little more creativity clearly is in order here. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Back to our second dunk. Let's see what he's got.
Tremendous body. Now that just looks sweet. Yeah. If I was grading that one, that was the up and under.
So it'll be Larry Nance here. Quicker than the eye.
Now that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And here we go with Freak. We'll see if he can step it up here on his second attempt.
I don't think he can afford to hold anything back, Kevin. He needs these points, so he's got to come right.
Yeah, anything less than his best effort right here, and I think he's going to fall out of the competition.
And here he comes with another one. A little too ambitious that time, I think.
Yep, overzealous, and that could cost him, Kevin.
Yeah, sure will.
Well, you got to stay within yourself in this contest.
Nance has got a battle, and so we'll see Emmanuel Moody.
Oh, my, wow.
Oh, he took that, wound that baby out.
And then he switched hands, Kevin.
Look at that.
The extension.
He wound it with one.
Final dunk for him, third from last of the night.
Oh, man. That was nasty.
Good.
He got that, and then he had the scissor kick, and then took it down between the...
So it'll be Larry Nance here. Crowd is ready. Here he comes.
That was wicked. That was wicked. The self-toss, catch it through your leg, and on the way down.
And here we go with Freak. He's got the honors of being the final dunker of the night. You know he wants to end with a bang. He sure did. Let's see where he took off.
Yeah, he got it. He's behind the foul line.
He got that.
He got it done. He got it done. Yep, he got it done.
That was it. That was it.
Yep, that was major right there.
We thought we'd never seen anybody duplicate what Jordan did.
That got it done.
Yes. And let's look at the final results of the dunk contest. Incredible acrobatics and artistry from this year's champion, Larry Nance.
Awesome stuff, Kevin. A really great time for us and the fans.
Yeah, every year. I look forward to this, guys. What a show. Some amazing talent out on the floor.
And it's been a joy to be here to witness some incredible dunks, incredible athletics.
What's up, everybody? Freak, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. It's hard to believe I get to be a part of all this.
It's the end of a long weekend. Just do your best and relax and enjoy it. Maybe give the fans a little show too, but you all know things get serious in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah, I'll be ready. Butterfly's long gone by then.
What makes you think you'll even be playing in the fourth quarter, Freak?
Okay. Just because I wasn't on the cover of 2K like the rest of y'all doesn't mean I can't get it done when it counts.
And you can't even get it done on a virtual court. I beat you without even trying last night.
Got you there.
You got lucky. Okay, I want a rematch.
Yo, I want in on this. I could take you or James.
Well, I got plenty of time to beat all of you. Steph, you want in on this too?
I'm in. Hope you know how to defend the long ball better than you do out here.
I'll take one after you guys are done. Might as well make me the championship game.
Ha! Okay, consider it done. It's gonna be easiest night of my life. But now it's time to start the real show with the league's newest star at center stage. Good luck tonight, fellas.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the West All-Stars, Jackson in at point guard. Griffin is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Conley, and it's Cousins in at the 5 down low.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Again, the miss by Anthony.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Here's Jackson, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Here's Lowry. Outside, Wall. The pass to George. Fires from deep. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Outside Jackson. Shoots the 3. East grabs the miss.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
They get it again. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
Talking to coach, he said that this is one of the few times he's not had to worry about defense heading into a game. Coach said, it's nice knowing that the more scoring there is, the better it is for the game. And the better it is for us, guys.
And thank you, Doris. And it's George missing.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Jackson kicks to Griffin. Jackson against Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Cousins dishes to Jackson. No good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Conley, the pass to Jackson. Shot from free throw range. That one off the back iron and out.
A lot of great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlights are almost always on the offensive end of the floor in this event.
Now here is Conley, following the miss by John Wall. Jackson misses. Anthony kicks to Wall, and he gets the bucket. Wall's got his second basket.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Conley dishes to Davis. And Cousins kicks to Jackson. Rejected by Wall.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Jackson has the open look. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. That's 7 points for Freak. Now the East All-Stars with it. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Defended by Griffin. And he gets it to go.
You know, after starting the game 0 for 3, you know he was just desperately looking for that one to fall.
To the left side wing. Outside Jackson. Picked by Griffin. Jackson passes to Davis. Back to Jackson. The feed now to Conley. To the inside. Wall with the steal. Stolen by Michael Conley. The finish. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
That almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
And that one's good.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pass. They've been hanging in there.
And they've got a chance right now to jump on top.
Conley dishes to Cousins. To the middle, tipped away. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Anthony kicks to Wall. Buries it from three-point range. Wall's got 7. Wall's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And George, here we go. All sorts of time. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Conley following the basket by LeBron James. Outside Jackson. No good again that time.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
A big group substitution here for the East. Lopez, he's checked in for Paul George. Batum comes in for LeBron. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for John Wall. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And DeRozan, here we go. Knocks down the 10-footer.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Screen by Howard. Here's Jackson. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And here's Bledsoe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Howard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Now the East All-Stars with it. A 12-point game. Jackson passes to DeRozan, and that one's good. DeRozan's got his 2nd basket of the game.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Gasol's shot is good.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Now here's Jackson. They set the pick. Puts up the baby hook. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Lopez has got his first basket.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early. Checking out the game boss is having. Already up to 9 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Chris Bosh has checked in for the East. He's off on the 2nd. Outside Jackson. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Misses the 3. On the wing, Jackson. He's got 10. That's good.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly. It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
Lopez left side. The dish now to Batum. Outside DeRozan. Passes it to Jackson. Hits the three-point bomb. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys,
a great event unfolding. 1 quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back, everyone, to this year's coverage of the NBA.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
DeRozan out there with Anthony. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Lowry. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Jackson kicks to Anthony. Howard against Lopez. Shoots from the baseline. The West All-Stars pull it in. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And DeRozan kicks to Anthony. Hits the three-point bomb. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it? Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Here's Howard. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Steph Curry. DeRozan, the open look, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. DeRozan's got 6.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Screen by Howard. Shot clock at 6. Leonard on the wing. Here's Jackson. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Batum. Great look there, but off target. Here's West now. Jackson dishes to Bledsoe. Howard kicks to Jackson. Lots of room. Goes back up. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The East making a switch. Thomas is checked in. The West All-Stars have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The 15-footer. Another miss by DeRozan.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Jackson against Batum. Jackson with it. And the shot falls short this time. A dominating first. Welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Jackson, he's in at point guard. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Griffin. Then there's Davis, and it's Conley in at the shooting guard. Pass to Cousins. Paul George with the steal. Dishes at the wall. Back to George. Clock at 6. Baseline try. And LeBron with the basket. The assist by George. 14 points for LeBron.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Jackson against Lowry. Jackson passes to Davis. Back to Jackson. Fires the 3. That's good. Jackson's got 16.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. George with the bucket.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior, really a well-rounded effort overall.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Outside Jackson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And that one falls for Jackson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Jackson against Lowry. Outside, George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. And so here are the West All-Stars. Paul George with the steal. And here's the break. Pushing it up. And James throws it down.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah, right.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside, George. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
The East making a switch. Bosch is checked in. On the wing, James. He's guarded by Davis.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Jackson, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Griffin against Bosch. Unloads from 9, and it's sent back by Bosch. Here's Wall. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Cousins kicks to Jackson. And it's off from 3-point range. Conley against George. Over to the left wing. And Wall kicks to George. And Jackson with the block. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
LeBron outside, beyond the arc. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
The drive by Jackson. Wall with the steal. And here's the fast break.
That's a Wall.
And that one's good. James has got 9 points in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Irving's checked in for the East. Big group substitution here for the East. Brook Lopez is checked in for Paul George. Batum comes in for Chris Bosh. Wade, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's DeRozan in for Jackson. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Pau Gasol's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Jackson in for Tyreke Evans. Bledsoe against Irving.
Sticking too much.
Here's Jackson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Cousins with a screen on Irving. Bledsoe dishes to Cousins, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Irving against Bledsoe. Irving passes to Lopez. Stolen by Bledsoe. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the line for him here. He misses the free throw. And the East All... Stars with some changes. Anthony comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Lowry in for Kyrie Irving. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
The East All-Stars have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Jackson kicks to Gasol. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Anthony. Here's Lowry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Jackson. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And that's 21 points for Freak. And at the end of the third... We've been having a great time here. We hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thomas is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Batum. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Bosh in at the force line. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And that one's good.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Paul dishes to Jackson.
Defensive foul. DeMar DeRozan. That's his second personal foul.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Outside Thomas. They set the screen. Jumper off the screen. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
The shot was made possible by DeMar DeRozan.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Paul passes to Jackson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 26.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Thomas gets a wide open look. Puts up the baby hook and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Wade's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Thomas against Paul. On the wing, Jackson. The 9-foot shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Now let's go.
28 points for him.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Thomas kicks to Lopez. And it's sent back by Howard. 5 on the clock. Lopez missing again. Lopez has gone 1 of 4 so far. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Last quarter of play. About 2 minutes in now. Thomas with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Thomas against Jackson. 5 on the clock. Irving. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Gasol. Back to Jackson. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Jackson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 30 points for Freak.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Good. He's got a nice soft touch with that floater and used it beautifully right there.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Harden right side. Outside Jackson. Screen by Howard. Harden sets the pick for Jackson. Howard with a screen on Irving. Jackson dishes to Paul. Gasol setting the pick for Paul. No good from outside. Here are the East All-Stars. Thomas kicks to Wade. Lopez, a screen on Jackson. Here's Wade, and there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Here's Lopez. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Here's Jackson. Off target from three-point range. Wade outside. Kicks it to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And the basket by Jackson.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Lopez, no luck.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's Curry with the drive. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Bosch has got his third rebound tonight. Here's Thomas. And that is good.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
20. Start it. Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Curry against Thomas. Outside Jackson for three. And the basket good. Jackson's got 35.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
And the shot is good.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Kyrie Irving. That's his first personal foul. 3 at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Jackson. Leonard, he's checked in for Pau Gasol.
Hey, you want me to close my eyes on this one too?
And so Jackson nails both of them.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Thomas against Curry. From past the arc. That doesn't go either for Thomas. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. It's Harden with the drive. Jackson up top. He's covered by Irving. This one for three. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard. And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Howard setting the pick for Curry. Stolen by Bosch. Here's Thomas. Feeds to Irving. Outside for Thomas. Wide open. The shot no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
He's been anything.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Shoots it up, and it's blocked by Curry. They get it back. And he lobs it up, and the jam by Harden.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Harden's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Outside Thomas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Thomas taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Irving. Curry passes to Harden. Here's Jackson. Dishes to Howard. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Thomas dishes to Wade. Here's the screen. Thomas kicks to Lopez. And the layup is good. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Stolen by Wade. Here's Thomas, and it's blocked by Curry, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. Curry against Thomas. Outside Batum. And there's the pass to Bosh. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas against Curry. Outside Thomas. Lopez a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Really left alone that time.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
So it's the East All-Stars.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP, LeBron James. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
Well, he had fun out there. He also didn't shy away from putting on that flash and pizzazz to make the highlights. I thought he gave the fans a gutsy performance. All the celebrities stopped looking at me and started waving at him. He had a couple of good candidates, but he deserved it.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display tonight. For Shaquille O'Neal and for Kenny the Jet Smith and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again to start up the NBA's second half of the season.